We're just a couple days removed from the end of the Mariners season, and we're already starting to hear some reports and inside information coming out of Seattle of some behind the scenes of what might be going on with Jesse Winker and the Mariners. Yesterday, Shannon Drayer was on the Mike Salk Show on Seattle Sports 710, and today, Seattle Times reporter Ryan Divish was also on the show, and they both shared some insight with Jesse Winker, where he's been throughout the playoffs, and potentially his future with the team moving forward.
Where was Jesse Winker this last weekend? I mean, just not seeing him introduced with his teammates, etc. Where was he?
I think he was home. So I was curious because he didn't make the trip when we went to Toronto and then Houston. And I asked, and they said, well, he wanted to get a second opinion on his neck, and then I thought, and I asked one of the guys, like, well, you think he'll be back in Seattle? Like, maybe, yeah, I don't know, but I think they probably just told him to go home. I mean, it speaks to that. I mean, I think by the end of the season, it's what they would, scouts call a tired act. Like, I just think some players, some of his teammates were done with him. We're just tired of putting up with him. And, I think the team is frustrated with him. Everything that Mitch Haniger does to prepare for a game and to get ready, Jesse Winker's kind of the opposite. I mean, I can say it, if he may not like it, but I think he's not very physically strong. I don't think he puts in the time to be better defensively or to have a better arm or any of the work that should be done. And really it is counter to what has made this team great. This team prepares like no team, the last few years, this team prepares more than any team I've ever seen on a daily basis to be ready to play that day. And he doesn't. He doesn't always, it's just not there. And it's noticeable. Players notice it. I think part of it is, too, when he didn't post for that doubleheader and guys were having to play 18 straight innings, I think that bothers some players. And once you lose your teammates, why be there? So there's going to be some hard conversations either with Jesse from this front office, or they're just going to move on. And Scott Service has said that a lot of times. Like, we have a plan, we have a way we play, we have a way we prepare. If you don't like it, we'll find somebody else that does. If you can't, do it. And I mean, like, Scott's preached it all the time, but like, it takes guys like Haniger, Marco, Julio, all these guys to embrace it and make it, you can tell them all you want, but unless the players do it, it's not going to matter. They do it. They believe that's why they're good. And Jesse Winker just hasn't followed through on that a lot.
That was Ryan Divish, and now here's Shannon Drayer.
Where was Jesse Winker?
Well, he was not with the team. And, from our understanding, the injured players, because you had Baraki out there, Tom Murphy was there, Sam Haggerty was there. I'm sure that door was open to him to be there. We do know that he left to see a specialist to go get the neck checked out, and he didn't come back.
Well, neck thing must have been pretty bad. I mean, he never came back after getting his neck checked out?
So reading between the lines, it sounds like Jesse Winker's work ethic isn't quite up to par with where the Mariners' expectations are. And Ryan Divish said that Mitch Haniger is an extreme preparer, whereas Jesse Winker is the opposite. And that's very concerning, especially when you look at Jesse's stats this year. He went from being an all-star last year in Cincinnati, batting .305 with an OPS of .949. This year, he's seen a sharp decline, batting average of .219. His on-base percentage is .344. OPS is .688. And this is just looking at his offensive stats. If you do the eye test in the outfield, he has been a liability in left field. He doesn't have the speed, the fielding ability, his arm strength, and as Ryan Divish mentioned, he's not looking to strengthen his arm or get stronger, so that has real cause for concern. And with such a sharp decline year over year at the plate, it really makes you question how much value he currently has, specifically value on the trade market. If he's not fitting in the Mariners clubhouse and the team decides to move him, what exactly can you get back for him at this point? The other option besides trading him would be to cut him, but that would cost the Mariners $8.25 million, as he has one more year under contract and in 2024 would become a free agent. Mariners Twitter is already drawing up trade options for Jesse Winker. One was Winker and Robbie Ray to the Angels for Shohei Ohtani. I don't know exactly how things will unfold, but we'll see how it happens. I'll keep you posted once it does. And thank you for watching this video. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, give it a share, and we'll see you next time.
All right, guys, goodbye, Zone. Don't forget it.
Stop it.